Hello, welcome back. Today I wanted to brush out my Lea's hair. Her hair is pretty, natted and a bedhead. She's the one that gets the most cuddles, so I'm gonna try to use this chair. I absolutely can't stand this chair. I don't like how it wobbles. This is the only one I've seen that don't like tip over when I put the doll in there. I plan on getting American Girl doll one. I gotta move this up just a hair just to keep her in. But I'm gonna attempt to use this chair. If not, then I'll have to use a different one. But for now, it gives me a good reason to test this chair out. If I don't like it, then I will be passing it on. Okay. Alright. I do not have any water because I'm going to do this without water. But what I like doing is just kind of parting some out, and then I start at the roots. Oh, I gotta move her over just a little bit. I start at the roots and I just kind of brush lightly. I don't like using water on their hair or anything unless I'm giving them a full I feel like just this brushing just lightly is better than putting any product or like water or anything in their hair, unless I'm washing them, like actually bathing and like cleaning. I do that when I first get them. When I first get them, I definitely want to sterilize, destuff, clean, and just kind of take care of. And then I just work my way up. So I've already done this part, and then I just do this part, and then I'm going to do the roots. I kind of like leaving the roots for last, because I like using my smoothing comb. I'm going to go ahead and do this piece. I lightly just kind of pull the hairs apart when I'm separating. You never want to start here because see, if you tug, it's going to rip. So you want to start at the root and you just want to do a little bit. Let me see if I can put her over here so you can see. Her hair is pretty long, but with her, I try to brush her hair once a week, maybe twice a week, depending on if I take her out or not. If I take her out of the house, then of course I brush her hair and then I put it in like little clips and stuff like that. I don't want to, there you go. Yeah, I'll do the roots very, very last once I get most of it brushed out. Because it is pretty ratty. I cuddle her a lot. Sometimes you can hold the hair really tight, like right here. So when you're brushing out this part, like, it doesn't grip anything on accident. And then you just slowly start working the knots out. It's kind of funny because I didn't know like American Girl doll hair is like actual hair, because mine gets pretty like twisty turny because I have curly hair too, curly wavy hair, and every time I brush my hair I brush my curls out. But I'm trying to work on a curly hair routine for myself, but I just don't know where to begin. Like, I really don't. I do wish that when it comes to American Girls, there's two things I wish. I wish this, or our generation, I wish this belt right here actually, like, let me see if I can tighten it. See how, like, if I wanted to put her on there and tighten her in the strap, like, I wish the Velcro went over just a little bit. And that's my main complaint, because, like, and then the only other thing is I wish that they put a seat, so you see where the hair and the neck goes, so this back part wasn't so high and it, like, went straight for her neck instead of, like, that. Because now what I like doing is putting a pillow, which I didn't grab one, but here's my stuffed animal. I'll put her underneath my elephant. And this was my elephant when I was growing up, for when I was in a baby crib. This was my stuffy. Not the one I got from the hospital, though. But see how much higher she sits? Like, like, I wish that it went to here. And I've seen one American Girl doll chair, but the swivel, I think, was broke on it. I couldn't really tell, and I didn't want to buy it for the price just to be broken. I think those ones recline a little bit different, which, I mean, it's okay. But I do like how tall this is, because, like, when I sit down, you know, I can sit here and brush the hair. Take my own advice. I almost messed up. I was getting impatient. And you could do this with water, but I just feel like it's unnecessary when you're brushing. I feel like it's a lot harder to brush out some of the knots. Especially using these brushes. And I have an American Girl doll one, but it broke. This part came out. And this is the only other one I have like this, except for a tiny, tiny one that is our generation. I have a big one, but I can't find it, so I'm forced to use these. I think I took it to Houston, and when I came back, I don't know where I put it. I've looked out in the car. I've looked in all the bags that we brought. I'm wondering if I accidentally left it there. And I will show you the brush, like, after, and show you how many strands came out. And then next time it gets this bag, I'll do it wet. And then I'll show you the brush before and after on that, and see what I'm talking about. And then what I do is I just go back through. And this is where a couple strands will be pulled out, is doing it this way, because I'm just trying to get it all brushed out. Okay. And then, let me see if I can get this just up so you can see the crown of her head. And then I have the picks. So I have this pick with this thing, so like if I need to, I can like separate or figure out where the line is in her hair. And if I need to fix the line, I can. I took just a little too much. There we go. Alright. And then what I like doing is just semi-brushing so it's laying flat. And like there's a little knot right here, so I don't really want to pull at it too much. So what I'm going to do is just work on the bottom and then work it out. I like stabling her head, which is weird because like my hand gets in the way of the camera. And then, so her hair is pretty much brushed out now. The back of it, the split. And then you'll see the little flyaways around her face. So to smooth those, what I have is I have two different like edging brushes. They're just really thin, bristle. I go in with this one because it's a little bit thinner, and then I go in with this one because it's a little bit thicker. So this way I'm making sure that I'm not brushing, pulling anything out that is not necessary. I'm just smoothing little by little. And then once I have that done, then I can take this one and just kind of smooth out all those little frays. And I had gotten Lea secondhand, so like she already had some balding right here where her like edges show a little bit, like her cap shows a little bit, but like I'm just loving on her and holding her and taking her everywhere with me until I have to get her sent to the doll hospital. And then I like pulling her hair to the front. And one last comb on this part. And then I like getting those edges. And then we brush. And then I will show you the after. Let me take my stuffy out so you can see the length and she can drop just a little bit. Okay. That looks a lot better. Her hair is a lot smoother. It's nice and shiny. Her curl isn't in, but it's fine. Like, when I want to curl her hair, I just kind of finger curl it at night like this, or like wrap it. And then what I'll do is just put a little bit of like, I'll wash my hands and then use that for water. And then I'll curl it and then I'll pin these up like that. And then when it comes out in the morning, it has a nice little curl in it. Like you can see that it's already wanting to curl. But that's her. She got a nice little hairbrush. Thank you for joining me. This is all I wanted to do. Just brush your hair. I don't know. I'm still iffy about the our generation chair. Oh, I wanted to show you the brush. So this is the brush. You can see like there's a little bit. There's like a little bit, but it's not bad. Not really. It's a little bit more because I didn't brush out the brush. I should have done that for accuracy, but for how curled and like matted it was, because I haven't brushed her hair in like 2-3 weeks. That's not bad. So pretty. I definitely like some things about this chair. I just wish it was a lot heavier base, like I guess the American Girl doll one has. I do really like this thing though, where I can rise it. I like that, and then drop it. I do like that. That's kind of cute, but maybe one of these days I'll find a American Girl doll chair that I like. But for now, I guess this one will do. Thank you for watching. Bye. Say bye, Leah. Bye. Until next time.